Vinod ji, podcast is very dear to me and is a unique initiative of Atal Innovation Mission with great passion and commitment. I, Dhanpat Raj Dhariwal, RMOC from Rajasthan, an IITian with over 40 years of global corporate contributions, of which 20 years as President, CEO, or Managing Director. Podcast brings out ocean of ideas, thought processes with variety of efforts put in by our dear regional mentors of change for the benefit of MOCs, ATL in charges, and our dear students. Podcast to me is like a training journal for MOCs and ATL in charges as to how ordinary people can implement extraordinary success stories. Podcast inspires our students and reassures them about our commitment with tons of expertise available 24 by 7 from our mentor community. I am using these weekly podcasts to inspire and motivate our new MOCs. Thank you, Vinod ji.
Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India. To represent 34 states and 722 districts of India, there is only 90 regional mentor of change and around 5,000 plus mentor of change who are associated with the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab by Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog. These intellectuals and experts have been selected for mentoring to 7,200 schools across India, where approx 5 million students are benefited directly, with a vision to cultivate 1 million children in India as narrate innovators. Mr. Vinod, the host of the show, is also a regional mentor of change for Gujarat State, a best-selling author, international speaker, engineering director, an influencer, solar expert awardee, a strategic thinker, and has been referred to as a magician of words. He is truly a professor of success principles from the University of Life. In this podcast, he is going to interview one of the important regional mentors to learn about his journey, accomplishments, and ATL success till date. It would be definitely quite informative and motivating for all of us. Enjoy, and you can thank us later.
Hello and namaste and good evening. I'm honored to welcome each one of you to the one and only podcast show for students from all over India who are associated with Atal Tinkering Lab and those who wish to get engaged with the flagship initiative by Atal Innovation Mission NITI Aayog.
Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India.
This episode is sponsored by rkswealth.com, a fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. So you might be thinking that who are the regional mentors and who are the mentor of change? Let me just explain. To maximize the input of the Atal Tinkering Lab, Mentor of Change program is envisaged to be the largest formal volunteer network in India. Mentor of Change is aimed at engaging leaders, industry community professionals, brilliant technocrats, entrepreneurs who can guide and mentor young students in these labs for their neighboring schools to be as a role model for young innovators. After competitive rounds of the selections and reviews, top mentors from all over India has been identified and selected to take extra responsibility of their respective states. So approximately 91 regional mentor of change has been selected in 2 batches from existence of 5,000 plus mentor of change across the nation. So we are going to interview all of the regional mentor of change on an alphabetical basis and batch-wise. So here in this episode, I would like to invite Mr. Raj Dhariwal, who is a regional mentor of change from the state of Rajasthan. Welcome, Mr. Dhariwal, and here is my first question. Can you please brief about you and your achievements so far?
Hello everyone. This is Dhanpat Raj Dhariwal, born in 1950 at Hyderabad. Higher secondary from All Saints with a state rank and mechanical engineering with distinction from Osmania University. Served as prefect, Osmania University at the Golden Jubilee celebrations. M.Tech in Design Engineering from IIT Delhi. Served 3 Indian global corporates for about 40 years, of which nearly 20 years as president, CEO, or managing director. Started with Aisha Group, an organization well known in auto sector, agriculture and engineering for about 18 years. Served Aditya Birla Group for another 18 plus years for 3 different businesses related to steel and chemical sector, power sector and specialty products in construction sector. Power sector related business was a 50-50 joint venture of Aditya Birla Group and NGK of Japan. Served as CEO and Managing Director. Post superannuation, served Tirmalai Chemicals, India and Malaysia as CEO. This business was related to petrochemical sector. Social sector, worked along with a team or in 156 villages in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal for healthcare and educational activities, bringing school dropout girls back to school and formation of a few hundred self-help groups for women in villages and mentoring them. Conducted over 200 Outlook change programs, 8 hours each in English or Hindi for villagers, business associates, employees, families, teachers and school students in 4 states. Hosted and served as Secretary General of the first Asian Road Track Clubs Convention in 1973 at Hyderabad. Written a book, Road Track Information Book, at the age of 23. Was leader of a Road Track Club delegation to Sri Lanka in 1972. Was active member of Power India Committee under the leadership of Dr. Kirit Parekh of Planning Commission. Birla White, during my tenure as president, was recognized with the highest Aditya Birla Global Award, the Sun Award for Transformation of Business and People Reaching Great Heights in 2008. Birla White received 137 national and international recognitions and awards in the field of innovation, safety, environment, employee delight, business excellence, CSR, branding, world-class manufacturing, best practices, next practices, benchmarking, etc. Served Vishaka Valley School, Andhra Pradesh as a governing body member for 3 years. While at Birla White, served as chairman Aditya Birla Public School for 5 years. Since 2015, as a step to give back to society, doing global mentoring of CEOs, women entrepreneurs, startups in about 40 countries. Besides mentoring students at the university and school level in India, during the COVID period of 2 years, did nearly 60 webinars for school, universities, industry, associations, Institution of Engineers, Quality Circle of India, etc. Thank you, Vinod.
Wow, that's a fantastic introduction. It's great to know more about you, that you're having an engineering background and you have done masters from IIT Delhi and having a total experience of 4 decades, out of which 2 decades you worked at a management level, and you have created an impact in 156 villages in the field of healthcare and education activities. And great that you are helping to bring back the school dropout girls, and so many more achievements you're having. Fantastic. So guys, many of you would be thinking that what exactly is the ATL? I'll just brief about it. It is one of the aggressive initiative by our Prime Minister of India to establish innovative workplace in high schools based on the global living lab models, allowing a regular exchange of innovative ideas between the schools, teachers, expert mentors, NITI Aayog team, parents, and other relevant stakeholders. So, the objective of this scheme is to foster curiosity, creativity, and imagination in young minds and inculcate skills such as design, mindset, computational thinking, adaptive learning to empower critical thinking, communication, and problem solving. So, as on today, there are approximately 7,200 Atal Tinkering Labs which has been successfully established across India, and out of which 70% of them are either in the government schools or government aided schools, including girls or co-ed schools. So hope you got a brief understanding about the Atal Tinkering Lab. Okay, so here we go for the second question. So we would like to understand that why did you got influenced to join the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab?
Vinod ji, this is a very important and relevant question you have raised. I passionately believe that school going children between the age of 7 to 17 are the most creative and innovative in this world. Children in this age group are generally surrounded in our society by different profile of people in urban as well as rural areas with tons of do's and don'ts. Children go into their shell, innovation and creativity in them is forced to sleep. This is a time they need to be surrounded by people who can motivate, inspire, facilitate, and encourage them to be their own and think differently, to do differently, and make great things happen. NITI Aayog had played a great role across the nation in focusing on this great untapped talent. Great to see large number of government and aided schools as a part of this journey. Innovative labs, school infrastructure, right tools and proper tackles, besides multi-skill experts at the school doorstep to facilitate in this wonderful initiative. During the last 20 years, I did have sessions and reviews of ideas from thousands of school children in Rajasthan, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and Gujarat. Year after year, great talent, but no one to hold hand to move them in the world of innovation and creativity. They win prizes, and that is the end. I encouraged and supported many schools to participate in talent shows, host science talent exhibitions, and invite students and parents, even from other schools in the region, to come and see the capabilities, competence in the little kids. That was the time I felt if something is done in an organized way to encourage and promote talent in a bigger way for more children, it will be a miracle. I am impressed to see NITI Aayog team facilitating this miracle to happen. I was delighted to see the ATL activities and desire to be part of it and extend my input directly to many students across the country. Vinodji, ATL Marathon and Boot Camp are real great projects. In this journey as regional mentor of change, I found that learning is a two-way process. I also learned many new things interacting with students. Thank you, Vinodji.
So you already have contributed to 1000 schools from Rajasthan, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Gujarat, and your contribution is much appreciated. And yes, ATL emphasized your vision in a very organized manner, and it's a great reason to be with ATL. Congratulations. Well, I'm so excited to tell you that the project, which was initially started like as a pilot project, has become one of the biggest and successful project of the country, Atal Tinkering Lab. And till today, around 1.1 lakh innovative projects has been created for social and cross-cultural collaborations, ethical leadership, and to help in building innovative solutions for India's unique problems. Well, in order to foster inventiveness among students, Atal Tinkering Lab do conduct different activities ranging from regional level, national level, and school level competitions and exhibitions or workshops. So you will agree that today we stand on the brink of a technological revolution, which will certainly alter the way we think, we live, we work, we shop, we eat, whatever we do. And this is called Industrial Revolution 4.0, which is a digital fusion actually of technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, the Internet of Things, autopilot vehicles, 3D printing, nanotechnology, material science, biotechnology, quantum computing, you name it, there are so many. So completely it's a digital revolution 4.0. So here is my third and last question to you, Mr. Dhariwal. Which are those three unique skills much required by the students for Industrial Revolution 4.0?
Vinod ji, you have rightly talked about a very important global mission, Industry 4.0, and skills which we all need to acquire to go forward in this journey of continuous digitalization. A revolution that is changing and will continue to change the way we live, interact, communicate as we are transacting. This journey of Industry 4.0 started globally around 2011 and will now go parallel with Industry 5.0. Our young innovative school talent will require these skills in their career journey to understand and implement for themselves to move forward in their life. Earlier industrial revolutions 1.0 to 3.0 had a very long implementation time, ranging from 40 to 80 years for each, due to many challenges faced by the people. Industry 4.0 will be implemented in most of the industries and countries in less than 20 years, in spite of high skills requirement and large capital investments. Our country is unique, as by 2025 more than 50% of our population will be below 25 years of age. Picking up new skills and implementing them will become faster. A few months back, I did a national webinar for Quality Circle of India, from Industry 1.0 to Industry 5.0 and beyond. It was a very special experience for me. We talked about smart products, smart processes, smart plants. The first industrial revolution began with the use of steam power and mechanization of production. Second, used electric power to create mass production. Third, use electronics and information technology to automate production. And the fourth industrial revolution is the digital revolution, application of information communication technology to industry. The digitalization of manufacturing will change the way that goods are made and distributed, and how products are serviced and refined. Industry 4.0, a union between physical assets and advanced digital technologies like Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, robots, drones, autonomous vehicles, 3D printing, cloud computing, and others that are interconnected, having the possibility to communicate, analyze, and act. Vinodji, according to my personal assessment, a large number of these skills will have to be used in this journey. As desired, the top three unique skills I put forward are Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, robotics. I see a great focus at all levels in NITI Aayog, Atal Innovation Mission, and ATL for grooming school children with the skills of tomorrow. I thank them for this wonderful initiative for our children of the country. Thank you, Vinod.
Appreciate to have a description about all the industrial ages. from 1.0 to 2.0 to 3.0. And you rightly said that this revolution 4.0 is not going to last for more than 20 years because the implementation is very fast. And yes, I fully agree with the three skills you have given, which is IoT, AI, and robotics. So thank you, Mr. Dhariwal, for your time to be a part of the podcast. And I'm sure that your wisdom and knowledge is going to be helpful for millions of students across India and across the globe. Guys, truly I believe that this mission could not be so successful without the contribution of each and everyone. And here I would like to convey my sincere thanks to all the parents, the teachers, the mentors, IITs, IIMs, government organizations, public companies, tech giant companies, IT organization, all of them have supported well. And last but not the least, the AIMT and the able leadership of NITI Aayog. I would like to say that this is a massive revolution and it is all happening because of the big vision of our beloved Prime Minister, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. This is happening because of the able leadership of the Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, the CEO of NITI Aayog, Shri Amitabh Kant, the Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav and Mr. Ramanan, and definitely a dedicated team, Miss Deepika, Miss Swati Rao, Miss Madhuri, Mr. Ronak, Miss Naba, Miss Varya. They are really working hard to make this happen. And finally, all the students who are really the center of attraction, who are learning and growing from innovator to entrepreneur. This episode is sponsored by rkswealth.com. A fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. Hope that you have enjoyed the session and looking forward to see you on next Monday with a new personality, the new regional mentor of change from different state of India. Till then, stay safe and stay motivated. Have a pleasant evening. Goodbye.
Appreciate your time to join this week episode. We hope that you have enjoyed the knowledge and content as shared by the regional mentor of change. We would like to convey our sincere thanks to NITI Aayog, AIM team and all the sponsors. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, rate and review. And you can also share it with others on your social media and WhatsApp groups. This show is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and you can choose your favorite channel. Join us again on next Monday to meet exciting new personality from a different region of India. To catch all the latest podcast from Mr. Vinod Tiwari, you can follow him on Instagram at I am Vinod Tiwari. See you next Monday. Have a pleasant evening.